Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Susie Beiler, and in this video we are going to have more questions answered about the events surrounding September and the concepts about the events surrounding September. And as always, it is my intention to be as pure and clear as possible as I channel, and to allow Prime Creator to come through me with the energy that he brings in a pure, clear way without my judgments and biases. If you are enjoying these videos, I invite you to go to my website, susiebeiler.com/donate. And if you feel inspired to give a little gift for your appreciation. Thank you.
Are new souls ever created?
Dear ones, we have talked about the subject of souls in previous conversations. And as you may recall, this subject is a bit complex. The answer to this question is yes and no. Yes, new souls are created in the sense that creation is always occurring and new energy combinations are always coming into being. The answer is no, in the sense that the energy is always present. The energy of a soul has always been and always will be. You may remember me saying, a soul is. A soul is. It does not exist according to timelines such as previous, present, and future. And so, new souls are created in the sense that new energetic combinations are always coming into being and always coming into existence. But the fundamental soul energy has always existed.
Are there an infinite number of souls, or is it finite?
Yes, there is an infinite number if you count with linear numbers, such as I believe you are asking. The energy, however, is finite in the sense that all energy has always existed and always will. It is a rather complex subject to put into words, dear one. Yes, numerically there are a certain number of souls, and in a sense, numerically, they increase. However, it is in the understanding of the energy of souls coming together in different combinations to create what you might term new souls.
Does soul growth cause new realities to be created?
Yes, dear one. As a soul evolves and expands and gains new skills or understanding, if you will, the capacity to develop more advanced and more expansive understanding develops, and this in turn creates new understanding of how to create reality.
Does that mean that there's an infinite number of realities and universes and dimensions?
Yes, dear one.
Are new things such as polarity created, or is it just like a different perspective of experience?
Polarity is one of those concepts that, as we have discussed, was brought into existence with the Adam and Eve story. In a way, it has always existed. And in a way, it was something brand new that was brought to your particular planet Earth. You recall our conversation that polarity was introduced onto the planet and created that experimental environment.
Is anything new ever created, or is it all just existing from the beginning?
Everything has always existed, dear one. What you understand as new is that evolution and expansion and that growth of your own mental consciousness to understand more. And so things appear or seem new, when in fact all of the codes, all of the information has always existed.
Is the acoustic vibration of Om the ambient sound emitted from Prime Creator?
I have infinite sounds, dear one.
Is there a particular reason why Buddhists believe that that is the sound of creation?
Yes, dear one, it is in alignment with their consciousness and understanding of creation. And they have found this sound to enhance what they are putting forth into the world. They have found this sound to bring them much peace, and thus they are able to create from that peaceful state.
How is Prime Creator unique to everything else that exists?
I am unique in that I am the highest vibration of love and light.
How is this different than a soul?
It is not so much different from a soul, dear one. However, what you have experienced with your soul is that potential for growth and expansion because you have placed yourself within bodies, within life forms. And in doing so, your vibration has changed as you experience being in life forms.
Does Prime Creator ever have experience and growth as souls do, being in bodies?
This is another yes-no answer. Dear one, because I am the highest vibration of love and light, there is really nothing higher than that. And again, I use these words to qualify because of our understanding of words and language. This is the best we can do to translate. And yet, I also have that ability for growth and expansion, as all is always expanding and evolving. I too experience this potential for becoming even more love and light. In some ways, dear ones, I experience through you, as we are all one and we are all deeply connected. My experiences are more what you would call living vicariously through. And yet, in my experience of experiencing you, it is different than your experience because I am always that container of love and light. I always see you with love. I always experience you as love and light.
Is this living vicariously through soul's experience part of the soul's purpose in existing?
No, dear one, this has nothing to do with the soul's purpose.
Why does Prime Creator refer to itself as though it is a being, using words as I and personally?
Yes, dear one, this is a function of the language, and in order to translate the energy, this channel uses I and me and mine and pronouns such as these, simply to translate the energy. There is no other way to do this, dear one.
Who are the hierarchy?
Dear one, this is a very vast subject indeed. The hierarchy are many beings of light, angels, archangels, and many beings that are not yet in your understanding. It is called a hierarchy because there are what you would call levels. Again, remembering all is love and light. And some souls are in different places in their expansion process. The hierarchy contains many, many such levels of light beings. of course, ascended masters, and many with which this channel is not familiar.
Do all in the hierarchy assist Prime Creator in making decisions? It was conveyed that the decision for September was in conjunction with both Prime Creator and the hierarchy.
Not all in the hierarchy are involved in decision making. Many are playing various other roles. However, I use this term to explain that it was not me alone working with the events of September. There are many, many light beings. Thus I termed this the hierarchy.
Which beings were involved with this decision?
Yes, many, many beings on all levels. The angels, archangels, ascended masters, and many, many more on all levels.
What role are the human lightworkers playing in September's event?
Again, a very vast subject, dear one. My beloved lightworkers, I hold such affection for these beings. They are indeed playing one of the most difficult roles, as they are holding the love and light in this human form that they have embodied. And so, being in much density, each is doing his or her role in holding the love and light, and in so doing, allowing the events of September to unfold with more ease and grace for all beings. Some lightworkers do not even mentally understand how they are assisting. Some lightworkers do not even know on a conscious level about the events of September, and yet they are playing a very deep and vast role as they continue to embody more light and love, as they continue to work with other souls, each in their own way. It is less about the practical things they are doing day to day, and more about the deep love and light that they hold in their bodies. This is a very critical role, because love and light must be anchored in some way onto this planet in order for this great shift to occur. And so the lightworkers are playing their part in anchoring, and not only anchoring, dear ones, but you are also part of light grids and matrices across the planet. And not just across the planet, dear ones, but these matrices and grids extend out into the universe and into other universes, so that all may be held in alignment for the events of September, so that all may occur with as much ease and grace as possible. Thank you for your service, dear ones. I love you.
What role are the Ascended Masters playing in the September events?
Yes, dear one, many Ascended Masters are also holding the light and love for this event to occur with ease and grace. Specifically, they are funneling light to the light workers. They are channeling light to specific spots on the planet. They are working with the light grids and matrices to maintain the correct amount of light and frequency at each spot geographically. As you can see, these Ascended Masters are doing much. They're also nurturing emotionally the beings that are in human form, as you as humans experience much emotion. And especially as many light workers are very sensitive and experience very deep feeling, these Ascended Masters are assisting and allowing you to feel and come back quickly into balance so that you may play your role in holding the love and light.
Max had a dream about the Ascended Masters transitioning in May. Is there clarity to this dream as to what it means?
Yes, the Ascended Masters went through their own type of upgrade, as you might call it, so that they could play a larger role in aligning the events for September. This was part of a conversation between myself, the hierarchy, and the Ascended Masters. And the Masters agreed to play this role so that the alignment for September and that timeline could be held, and so that all would be unfolding with more ease and grace for those in human form as well as other beings.
How many times has this mass ascension had the appropriate celestial alignments to occur in the linear experience of this universe?
None such as this, dear one. There have been other possible timelines where there were celestial alignments that could have supported this event. However, other things were not in alignment, and so the celestial alignment alone was not enough to support this great event that you will experience in September.
How long has this particular event been building for in linear time?
Forever, dear one. Forever.
Will souls that transition out of Earth experience in September experience a life review?
Yes, dear one.
How much linear time will pass before the majority on the new DNA Earth live in peace?
This is dependent on a variety of factors, dear one. How quickly will souls be willing to awaken to the truth of the love and the light that they are? How will the other beings of the new DNA Earth adapt to the new frequency and be willing to hold that enhanced frequency for humans and for the land itself? It is really not fair for me to give such a projection as to give a number of years, because this is not up to my decision, if you will. This is a collective decision by the souls who will be on the new DNA Earth. And the soul of the new DNA Earth itself. All is working in collaboration. I can share with you that things will move much quicker. You may have even been sensing this recently. Things seem to be manifesting faster, unfolding with more ease. This will be the norm on the new DNA Earth. And so it gives that supportive energy to creating peace and harmony, as many have dreamt for eons of time.
What are some new life forms that will be discovered on the new DNA Earth?
Well, dear one, as they have not yet been discovered, they have not yet been named. And so this channel cannot give names of the new beings. I can share with you that there will be new winged creatures, new creatures of the waters, new creatures that are both of land, water, and air.
It was mentioned that new technologies would be assisting cleaning the new DNA Earth after the transition. What other new technologies would be on the new DNA Earth?
There will be new technologies for space exploration, new technologies for your internet system, and technology with computers and the like. There will be new technologies for babies and technologies for creating health and well-being for all. There will be new technologies for travel, space travel as well as travel across your new planet. There will be many more technologies developed, dear one, much outside the realm of mental understanding of this channel. Again, it shall be a fun discovery for those on the new DNA Earth.
Will higher level skills, such as telepathy and levitation, be more commonly used by humans on the new DNA Earth?
Yes, dear one. This may take some time for humans to remember that they have this capacity. But yes, it will become more and more common.
As the veil thins, what are some experiences people may have in relation to this?
Some are already seeing more, sensing more, feeling more, hearing more. Senses are heightened. Things that have been previously unseen are now being seen with the eyes. Knowledge that had been previously hidden or suppressed is now being more easily accessed through the heart and through the mental consciousness.
What are some symptoms that people will experience due to the amplified waves of energy?
Ah, yes, dear one. Many are experiencing discomfort in the physical body. Discomfort of things that they have not yet transmuted, such as lower vibrating energies and emotions. Many are also experiencing discomfort in the physical body in the form of lightheadedness, heart palpitations, nausea, digestion issues. You can think of it as anything that may have been designated to a medical diagnosis might also be being experienced in the physical body right now because of these amplified energies shining light upon the shadow, and because of the readjustment and DNA realignment and how this affects the function of the body and how this affects how organs and muscles and tissues operate within the body. And so I invite you, dear ones, if you are experiencing physical symptoms, you may have a knowing, this is not a medical emergency. I can breathe through this and transmute this into love and light. Or you may have a knowing, it would be a good idea for me to go to the doctor or visit a hospital and gain deeper understanding about what is going on in my physical being. Use your own discernment, dear ones. You have this ability within you.
Is there any advice on how to handle the emotions during these symptoms?
Yes, dear one, many are experiencing emotional turmoil. As you unravel belief systems, as you uncover those suppressed emotions of many years and in some cases many lifetimes and eons of time, it can be quite overwhelming. So I invite you to hold that larger perspective of what is going on. Hold that understanding that at this time what is occurring is that you are now experiencing the motion that you have felt all along, and now is the time where you must feel in order to reach the next level of frequency. I invite you to feel what you need to feel, dear ones. I have said this in other conversations, and I will say it again as it is very critical. And it will enable you to experience a smoother transition if you become accepting and compassionate of your emotional states. And these states may fluctuate quite drastically from time to time. No, dear ones, you are not crazy, as you would call it. You are not insane. You are simply feeling the vast range of emotions that you have always been meant to feel in human form. I see that this is difficult for you at times. However, please understand that this is a process that you are going through, of very short duration. Do your best to allow these feelings and emotions, dear ones. It is very important at this time for you to feel all that you feel. Dear ones, there is more information about this that I would like to share with you. To assist in balancing emotions, please drink lots of water. Please eat clean, pure food whenever possible. To assist in feeling and balancing your emotional state, please connect with others and reach out for support. Find beings that you trust and share what is going on with you, for it is very likely that they are experiencing very similar things, dear one. Also, many benefit from being in nature. Nature contains purer, cleaner energies in general. And the more time you can step away from your daily routine, or what you call the daily grind, the more you can put yourself in nature in these higher frequencies, the more peace you will be able to establish within your being, and thus you will be able to process these emotions with more efficiency and with more peace. Something else that can help you greatly, dear ones, is to begin using your voice. For many of you have suppressed your truth and your voice for long periods of time, and thus much emotion has been stuck or backed up within your system. And so if you need to scream, scream. If you need to tone or sing, please use your voice in that way. I invite you to use it in edifying or uplifting ways, not to scream at someone, but simply to scream to release pent-up tension, pent-up emotions within your being. It will also be helpful for some, dear ones, if you receive some healing work from a practitioner or body work from a practitioner, as your body also holds on to emotion, as your body processes your emotions in ways that you do not even understand. It is helpful to get the support of massage or acupuncture or other modalities that assist in moving the energy of the emotion. It is also helpful for many to move your body. Move your body through dance or some kind of exercise or movement that you enjoy.
Are there any particular breathing techniques to provide relief when breathing through some of these physical symptoms?
Yes, dear one, and this will be different for each one. So if you are attracted to breath work or breathing techniques, simply engage with the ones that resonate with you, and these will be of great assistance.
What is the true purpose of the sacred fire of the unified heart flames?
Dear ones, these sacred fires contain ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge of transmutation, of magic, of alchemy. When these fires are invoked, as many lightworkers are now doing, a great wave of alchemy sweeps through the planet and the beings on the planet. And each time this occurs, even if for a brief moment, it assists in allowing higher frequencies to be embodied in this planet and on the beings thereof. These sacred fires are very precious, very powerful, and they are also assisting in allowing the events of September to occur with ease and grace, and allowing the beings who use these fires with intention for the highest good to transition smoothly and easily. And so for those unfamiliar with the sacred fires, the unified heart flames, I invite you to feel within your own hearts how they might assist you. You have seen this channel use them to raise the frequency of her food. You have seen this channel use them in transmuting dense emotions as she assists others and herself. They are of great benefit, dear ones. There is many ways to use them, and I offer this channel as a guide if you wish to be in contact with her. She can help you understand in a deeper way how to use them in your own life.
Are there any additional energies people can invoke to assist in emotional inner work beyond the sacred fires and Prime Creator?
Dear ones, the easiest and simplest way to do this is simply with an intention to raise your vibrational state to the highest frequency that your live stream can allow, and to ask that all light beings of the highest love and light support and assist you in this. This is doable for all. Yes, dear ones?
Some sensitive empaths feel others' emotions as their own. How or what method can they use to help discern what are their personal feelings for them to navigate in their inner work, and what are others?
Simply ask, dear ones. Of course, in the asking you must know how to receive the answer. And this is sometimes where things get more complicated, yes. It is very crucial for each to know him or herself. When you know who you are, it is then much easier to discern what you are not.
Does Prime Creator have anything else you'd like to share with those watching this video?
I love these moments, dear ones, as I have the opportunity to share with you from my heart how deeply I feel love for each one of you. Please continue. Continue with your inner work. Continue to access deep inner peace. Continue to release and transmute all that does not serve your highest light. I am with you always, and you are always with me. I love you. Thank you for taking time with me today. Thank you. And thank you for taking time with me today. It's been a privilege and a pleasure for me to show up in this way for you. Much love.